Arrogance, in my opinion, is something that all entrepreneurs need, especially when they're young. I think, looking back at myself when I was 15, 16, or even 20, I think arrogance was what kept me going. Although, I wouldn't call myself arrogant anymore, mainly because the world has humbled me. Plus, I have a lot more experience doing the things that I used to do. And I feel like if I wasn't arrogant at that point in my life, I would have probably been crippled by the fears and insecurities of other people because they were projecting that shit on me. But in general, it's a coping mechanism. A lot of entrepreneurs are arrogant and they don't listen to other people because they need that to act, that they need that crazy sense of optimism to actually accomplish anything. Because if you really objectively look at the world, it is near impossible for you to create something and get people together because there's so much ambiguity and unpredictability. In fact, the people that put resources together the best are the ones that have the craziest optimism and the most passion for it, right? And arrogance is necessary for you to believe that you can go out. You need to have the audacity to believe that you can go out and pull something off, and then once you've said it enough, you believe in it. So I feel like this arrogance where, an entrepreneur tells himself that, yeah, I'm going to go do this, and he tells other people that I'm going to go do this, and he doesn't listen to anybody. I think that's good because in general, society will always shut you down, right? People will always project their own fears and insecurities on you, and if you don't have that coping mechanism, it looks like arrogance to the average third person, but it's a coping mechanism that makes sure that the entrepreneur is able to create a barrier between what other people are saying and himself. And that is the technical definition of arrogance according to most people. Oh, that guy doesn't listen to anybody. But, listening to people has its place, it has its time, but definitely not with somebody creating something that's bigger than most people would understand. So if there are other people that are telling you can't do something and you feel like you're being called arrogant because you're actually going out and creating it, don't worry about it. Go out and create things, right? At the end of the day, even if you fail, you would have learned a lot. But one thing that I will tell you from experience is that as you get older, as your technical skill improves, and as you understand that the real world is a little harder than you think it is, you will understand where the fears and insecurities of other people come from, right? So you will, with humility, approach the projects that you do from now onwards. From that point, when you mature and when you realize, oh shit, the world's not as easy and things aren't as easy to build as I thought they were. And I've been through that cycle, but at the end of the day, the older I get, I'm sure, I learn more about the ecosystem, but I feel like it's like my confidence in doing things has gone up, but my arrogance has gone down, right? It's hard to explain, but it's something that you'll understand by yourself over time as long as you stick to the game. So what's more important than any of this is persistence. Stay there and you'll eventually get there.